Hello. I normally talk when the screen is my logo, but guess what? I run this bitch. And by bitch, I mean my video switcher. Who's in charge now? And suddenly, pointing to himself, Day 9 realized he was alone in a room, speaking passionately to a webcam, his microphone to his right. Sorry, headphone users. Welcome to Funday Monday, Part 2. It's episode 681, where we learn that I will soon have as many episodes as the days of our lives. Oh. We're doing the offensive Turtle Terran Funday Monday. We've seen two team games that went approximately okay, and we're going to see the quality of gameplay degrade monotonically over time with one exception, and it isn't this one. We have our character in chat, Eon Blue, from Team Eon Blue, who submitted a game last week that was a little tragic. It was the offensive spine crawler daily, or I should call it the crawler offensive daily. This could be spines and spores. 9 Monday in the chat, or Eon Blue in the game, in that match, kind of had a little bit of a struggle bear moment. Had like 6k, 2k in the bank. It hurt our hearts to see the match. And now Eon Blue has switched races from Zerg to Terran to show us his/her ability to do the offensive Turtle Terran. And don't worry, nothing embarrassing happens in this game. Don't you worry. Nothing at all embarrassing in the slightest, gameplay related at all, in any form, measure, or regard, macro or microscopic, can be found using eyes, ears, nose, mouth, knees, and toes in this game. For serious, in the top right corner we have Eon Blue. In the bottom right corner, oh my god, it's the Korean superstar Barcode. Oh my god. Eon Blue, with no E, to surprise you. Eon Blue, oh, there he is. He's in the top right corner. Blue, oh, where's the E? I don't know. Who needs vowels? Certainly not Alex Trebek. Where did you get your name from? I like it. I don't know, I wanted anonymity or attention. I can't really tell which one, so I named myself Barcode before I joined GSL. Here it comes. Here it comes. Alright. Now, Eon Blue with his fancy rotating Eon Blue logo. He has to do the offensive Turtle Terran. How's he gonna do it? I don't know. Now, a lot of people are noting that Alex Trebek doesn't host Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. Okay? God. This is what happens when you have a chat delay. Here's what happens when you have a chat delay. You become insane. There's no other lighthearted way to say it. I have to be a little bit of a psychopath. Because I say a joke, and I have to find it funny, because I'm not going to hear a laugh for 90 seconds in some cases. I'm going to say something and wait in anticipation. And see. And there it is, they typed lol. It's very weird. It's very odd. So I have to just say something, and in my head go, oh, I can't believe you said that. I'm talking to myself. I'm a little bit insane. But that's okay, it's Funday Monday. I am creating entertainment value alone in a room with coffee. And Manfred, who's over there. I'm doing laundry today, as you can tell by the bare pillows. We're gonna go to the game. Because sometimes tangents don't have an ending, they just stop. Excellent. Eon Blue, he's hiding. He doesn't know how to turtle or where to turtle. Oh, Eon Blue, carefully using waypoints to evade a building. Alright, he's back to talk a little bit of trash to the building. He's gonna head on in. He's getting command center barracks. Perhaps some turtling is in store. We don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. A little bit of harassment. Darting away. Turtling. This is turtling. Oh. Turtling. Boom! Well, I guess I got money. I don't know. Profitable turtling. It's not a big deal. Now, what is the most turtle-centric unit in the game, you might ask? What is the most turtle-centric thing that we can do? And don't tell me eat pizza and live in a sewer and learn ninja moves. Looks like Eon Blue is getting a bunker. He's expanding. He's getting a factory. Factory. But why a factory? Why on earth would one get a factory? I don't know. Maybe turtling is important to us. No, okay, it didn't work. But that's okay, because we're going to turtle soon. We're turtling so hard right now. Get turtled. Oh my god, by the power of the turtle. Oh! Get split up into large chunks. Get beached, Overlord. Massive amounts of tanks. Tanks, tanks, tanks. We gotta get those refineries to support those tanks. We're walling off. We're turtling. Zerg's doing his usual thing, but we're turtling. This is the offensive turtling. Funday Monday, we're gonna turtle. We're going to turtle. There's one tank. And you know what's a good supplement to one tank? 4 tanks. That's what I'm talking about. That's right, these hubcaps have hubcaps. You know what I'm saying? My Livestrong bracelets ringed with little Livestrong bracelets. I popped the collar on my collar. I'm Eon Blue. Mass tanks to turtle while turtling. Do you know what I mean? And don't you dare say yo dog. That was way better than anything that would begin with yo dog. I don't want to become one of those people where whenever I'm like, I have a joke, how can I turn it into a meme I've seen? Hell no. I want to be original. I want to be a unique snowflake. I want to be a unique New York. It's still hard to say. Alright. We got tanks coming up. Now, when I said offensive turtle Terran, what I was theorizing, what I was planning, what I was hoping to see in some format, form, shape, fashion, I don't know, in any sort of flavor, was tanks and turrets and bunkers being built and slowly crept forward like a Terran creep overtaking all. And this is what Eon Blue provided. Here it comes. Here it comes! Zergling, get shot on. We have more tanks coming. We have so many tanks. Ugh. Seriously. If we had settled in the 1700s, we'd be celebrating Thanksgiving right now. Jesus. Alright. Here it comes. Here comes, we're gonna build turrets, and then we're and quit siege mode, siege up. Quit turtle. We're gonna turtle right here. We're gonna turtle here and now. Shoot, shoot. Okay. No embarrassment is gonna happen in any fashion in this segment at all. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everything's going according to plan. We're gonna turtle, okay? We're gonna turtle. Turtling's gonna be happening soon. Now, in order to make sure Eon Blue, who's in the chat watching live right now, in order to make sure that he doesn't feel as though he is perhaps an ass, perhaps feels emotionally ass-like, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you a story of the hardest I'd ever eaten those feelings in my life. I don't know if anyone's ever tried to show you a magic trick before, but I was once shown a magic trick that I had seen. One of my good buddies, I was relating to him how hard that was to try to explain to someone else that you've seen the trick. And I remember I was annoyed in the trick because I'd seen it, but I didn't remember a lot of details, and guess what? When you don't have details, you embellish. You make those details what they need to be in order for the story to succeed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him about, this guy comes up, oh my god, just the worst human being in America. And he's like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? And I'm like, yeah, I like magic tricks, they're really cool. He goes, alright, check this out. And he starts showing me something, and I immediately recognize the trick, and I've seen it done. I know how to do it. I've watched videos of it. And I'm like, oh, I know this trick. And the lady that he was with at the time was like, oh, you're gonna really love this. It's gonna be really exciting. Overrides me. And I'm like, I know the trick. And he goes, now watch this. Now, you see this? Look at that card. Look at that card. You know what it is? It's an ace of hearts. And I'm like, yeah, and you're gonna show me the other 2 aces, and then the third ace, or excuse me, the fourth ace. And then you're gonna pull out the card that I originally chose. And the lady at the time was like, oh, he's gonna find. Oh my God, he can't wait. He thinks he's trying to figure it out. He's looking. He's trying to figure it out. And I'm like, all right. And he's doing a little act. His eyebrows keep doing this. You know what I mean? Now look at that. You know what that card is? Ace of spades. Flip it over. Ace of diamonds this time. And I'm like, okay, all right. This guy, and he just keeps going, and his eyes keep getting more smug, his lips. and the lady's like, oh my God, she's looking at me. She's looking at the cards, and she's looking at me, and she's looking at him, like, oh. And then shows me the 7 of clubs, the card, and I was like, oh, that's the card I chose. And she starts going, oh, look at him, he's trying to figure it out. He has no clue how it's working. Oh my God. And I was just like, all right. And he starts to smugly laugh. And my friend says, yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed my parents' magic trick. And I went, oh my God, thank you so much for letting me stay with your family over the holidays. Oh my God. Oh my God, wow, that's right. That's where that story happened. I couldn't place it. Oh, goodness, wow. That was a very well done magic trick. Oh, oh man. And that was an interesting moment because I realized all I remembered was a magic trick and being annoyed, and I filled in all of these details of how, like, this person was probably literally Satan and would bring about the destruction of California, and then I was like, oh, embellishing those details isn't really great when you don't remember where it happened. Oh. But, at least my tanks didn't get surrounded by lings, you know what I'm saying? At the very least. Look at this, he sieges up and he wiggles embarrassedly. Don't worry, Eon Blue, you're not the biggest ass in the room, you were turtling. I understand it. In the meantime, we have this super turtle-heavy barracks getting ready to shoot down. Getting ready to shoot down the hatchery. Woo! How bad did I feel? Ha! Bad. It's a good thing I'm not sharing it publicly where it could ever get back to them. Alright, so we got some turrets going down. Turrets are good. Turrets are part of turtling. There's alliteration. Tanks, turrets, turtling, and bunkers. A little TTT and B, you know what I'm saying? Said the frat boy. He didn't know what he was saying. He was trying to fit in, but he's turtling. That's what he's doing. Let's go ahead and get high-sec auto-tracking. Scouting with the barracks. And this is an unusually high-value barracks. It's spotted the 3rd. It's gotten into the natural. It's located the tech, the layer. It's seen 2 evolution chambers. It even sees the infestation pit coming out. And guess what comes with infestation pits? 45-minute long games. Brutal. Brutal indeed. Turrets going down. Turrets and tanks and other associated things that begin with T, and here it comes. How do you turtle to win, says Eon Blue. We have tanks on the high ground. We're gonna expand under the... Oh, God. Ooh. We're hiding in expansion. This is like when Winnie the Pooh put a jar over his head and thought, well, if you can't see me, I can't see you. And there it is. Going down into the main base. Oh, it was close. And in the meantime, Eon Blue, trying to do his best. He's getting the upgrade structure armor. Here it comes. Oh, we got more Vikings en route to help support the turtling. But guess what? It is one of those games. It is indeed Alright, the value barracks has extracted maximum value. Okay, we have to turtle. We gotta turtle offensively. We tried to turtle offensively with resources in the top corner, but it didn't quite pan out. We got tanks sieged up. We're so turtled right now. We're gonna get some medevacs to superbly turtle. Alright, we got a scan going down. He's located. An expansion. Les expansions. Alright. Alright. Got him, kinda. We're gonna lose a tank, maybe. But we're secretly going to drop on the... And we're gonna drop... we're gonna... To the base. We're gonna turtle so hard. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. And the siege up, get ready to turtle. Oh, yes! Oh, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Listen to the sounds. We got him. We even got a sensor tower being built here. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, but swarm hosts, so it's time to turtle and run. To turtle and run. Day 9 will accept this as the topic. He will. He better. He better. This is what happens when I provide vague topics. Do the offensive turtle Terran. It was an experiment. It was really to see what you do with it. And, turtle. The turtling. We're gonna turtle behind his mineral line. We have SCVs here to imply our goal of future turtling. Swarm hosts. Alright, guys, we gotta turtle somewhere else. We gotta just relocate the turtling and do it quickly. Alright. Okay, here it comes. And there it is. It's getting unloaded, and a turtle on the high ground. We found it out. There it is. I mean, if it looks like a turtle and it smells like a turtle, then it's a turtle. These overlords don't even know what they're getting into. Alright, okay. Don't worry, guys, we're halfway done with this game. The tanks move down and quickly turtle their way, killing off the spore crawler. Very well. Oh, that's it. See you later, overlords. You won't be missed. Okay. Okay. Now, if you're in this position, what is the best option to do? If at first you don't succeed, do the same thing again. I think that's how the rhyme went. Alright. Now sometimes when you're doing the Funday Monday Turtle Hard Challenge, things get a little hashtag dicey. So it's important, if at first you don't succeed, do what kind of works slightly, and do it again and again and again and again and again. Locusts seem good. Let's relocate to the there it is. Boom! Taking it out. Okay. Okay, and there it is. Boom. Alright. Now, ordinarily, when we talk about turtling, we think of barracks and bunkers and tanks and all sorts of stuff being sieged up here, but sometimes you gotta improvise. This is turtling. Okay. Ooh, I like this. I like this quote from Tim the Mage says, if at first you don't succeed, redefine success. I like it. Okay. You got harass Vikings. It's bending the rule. There it is. Okay, I like this. Bringing SCVs to turtle for maximum turtlage. Okay. And okay. Now, Vikings have a powerful anti-air attack versus Mutalisks that are sort of an all-purpose unit that seems a lot better than the Viking. Even with SCVs underneath repairing. And We're gonna go turtle at home. Turtling at home. All right, we got scans. We got scans going down. So far, so good. And we're okay. Look. That was the one time we decided to be aggressive. Didn't pan out. The free units of the enemy are in such heinous quantities that we kind of have to hit X3 in Counter-Strike, 3 on the numpad. We need a team fallback right now. Alright. Seems like literally turtling is happening here. Tanks every which way. We got 18, 21 kills. Mass tanks every which way. Can we drop here? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Mutalisks have shown up. Bad news bears. Get out of there. Get out of there. Retreat. Retreat. Eon Blue. What does he Eon do? Spelled like that for consistency. And there the planetary fortress is getting taken out. 52 kills. And okay, we're gonna relocate. We're gonna relocate by the Lyote, and we're gonna hide. We're gonna hide this expansion under the same overlord that spotted the original expansion. We're gonna pull this away. We're not gonna hide anymore. We're gonna just very transparently be a command center where that's just we've accepted our identity. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can possibly, well, I don't know, maybe define this as turtling in a way. Okay. Here it comes. There's a medevac here for consistency. Medevacs every which way. Right now it's 31 very turtle-heavy medevacs versus 21 mutalisks and 27 swarm hosts. Here we go. Alright. I don't know if this can be considered turtling, but this can be considered attempting to win at all costs. Boy, are mutalisks good. Boy, are they're very strong. We supply blocked him, but he does have mutalisks. At the current point in time, we have 16 to 18. It looks like we lost half our Vikings. He lost 3 mutalisks. Okay, 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 okay. This is the very defensive, turtle-heavy series of Hellions. All right, and we're gonna end it. Micro and a mine, and with the turret, got him. Good. We are down to 5. Thank goodness for Hellions. All right, we're producing them 5 at a time. We're doubling our army. Can't really make workers. He's got 6 of them. He's got 5 of them. He's got 3 of them. 2 of them. And here comes 1 of them. Okay, Eon Blue, you know what to do. We need to keep this base alive. Alright, okay. Alright. We need to keep this base alive. Okay. Well, there's 25 harvesters on this mineral patch. We need to do whatever it takes. And we're just, I guess we're moving. Oh my god. He's gonna turtle really hard right here. Rather hard. Because, I mean, in Eon Blue's mind, he's like, well, I'm pretty sure that this is the prompt that I need to satisfy to at least be submittable. And don't worry, Eon Blue, let me tell you, the other games that were submitted, wow. You have no idea. Planetary Fortress rushes across the board. And you know, these buildings, I don't think even belong up here anymore. Okay. This is just turning into a good game. And in the meantime, we have the swarm hosts defending everything that they can. Alright. Okay. Alright. And, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take to the skies as a turtle would. The most turtle-heavy move, and guess what? This is some serious turtling right here. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fight me, expletive. Never. Not yet, at least. In the Structures tab, we see 3 Spore Crawlers. And there they are. Wait. we have a hatchery. Alright, nice. Scans, I mean, wait. When I get some supply, what does he mean? Oh, he's at 75 and 50. He's building overlords. Alright. Drone number 1, en route. And I suppose with the power of Banshees, Eon Blue has turtled his way to a win here. Rather strong. Rather good. Rather going as it should. When we return, we're going to see continued gameplay along this vein, where people just try to figure out how to turtle in a way that manages to get a victory. Stay tuned.